so far so good. She running. What fish on? And man never know fish on, boy. Yeah, this is the monster we looking for. Big fish on. Going back for. Aha. Fish on. Greetings and welcome, folks. So today I headed on a little mission. So I say, hey, I'm going down Shagaramas to do a little PG with Tin Man. I'm gonna walk with my utensils one time and do some fishing. Hopefully we could get something nice because I heard the bait down Shagaramas these days. And I saw some evidence that it have fish down there. The evidence there on the screen. Check it out. So we're gonna get some fish. I ain't get no bait yet. I'm gonna do some jigging. And probably cast some net. The net kinda burst up, but I hope we can still catch a 1 or 2 bait. Probably I'll buy some herring or shrimp. Let's see how it goes everywhere. Alright folks, I heading up the road to no shut down in the middle of the road here. I had to pull up here upon my light and I don't know. Pressure in the dance here. Traffic like wow. Alright, so we get through. I understand how this man shut down in the middle lane going up the highway. The border speed. The man asked me for a wire, then he asked me for pliers. I know he do, then he pull out that fat wire and he start. All is well. Alright, so meet me somewhere heading down Tarnash. Alright folks, the man shut down again for the second time. Let me see what happening. Alright, so we have an accident up the ambulance and think car turned wrong facing this side. And you know, I don't know, radiator dry or something smoking there. The belt heat way on that side there. Yeah, the belt melting on that side. Radiator dry. So I know we could start back and head on the journey. Well, I actually going to install some seats with Tinos, and then Tinos coming back home, and I heading up the road to do some fishing. The product here, the seats. Check it out. For Brett Thompson. Nice, so yeah. Pressure in the dance here. I hope we get through in a bit. Right, so yeah, so we kinda get through. I hope Tinos engine air damage. So far looking good, water and oil mixing. So this is what causing the traffic here. Car crash and spin wrong. Right, so I rather overcast day today. No hot sun, no rain, just overcast. Right folks, so we're down in the west here. And the sky is still overcast. Rain, drizzling a bit. Hope it's still like this. With me. Walk on it. Alright, so I'm gonna pull in here. Get a little ice and so on. And head up here. Right, so as we now done pay Brett a visit there. Install some seats on the boat and we heading fishing now. Brett! Give me a hail out there. Yeah. The man in the back there, he working hard. Yeah. Nice. Right, so there, so I'm gonna look to catch me some bait right about now. I'm in it here. Going on there, I see no bait in the water, but if I get through. If I didn't catch any bait with the net, I'm gonna cast some lures, see if I catch some current grass and use that for bait. Plus do some jigging out there. So yeah. Alright, water's super clear. But I ain't see no bait, so I'm gonna abort this mission and cast some Posem lures and see if we catch a little current grass or something for bait. Alright, so I'm gonna make a few casts for this shrimp since this already on the rod, and then switch to this little thingamajig here after. So you see if we'll get through. So I'm gonna head out also around the mountain. Try with the net. Do a little trolling while I go in, have a nice redhead there. And see how it goes. Right, Solias. So I think I'm gonna launch right here. Find the breeze picking up a bit. I ain't like that. Yeah. So I stop and get no gas. The tank, boat tank, the engine tank only have half. So, that's something. Nice, so far so good. She running. She start quick within 3 pull and I did nice. So we get this on the boat and head out in a bit. Alright, so we're having some technical difficulties here. The boat sees. I have to put some brakes fluid in it to free up to open it and close it. To put on the boat. A few months now I ain't used this. Beautiful. We get on the boat now. Alright, we move some vital supply here. Blue Waters, Dixie, guava fill crackers, and we're heading out. Nice on the outside water, calm down. Yeah. So I'm gonna head across, so do some trolling while I head into the destination behind the water park and see how it goes. Nice, we get through. Right, so I'm gonna troll this big redhead. See if I get anything while heading out. Never know what could happen. Right, folks, so I think this trolling working on. I'm gonna stop and jig. I ain't bring no fresh bait or live bait or anything. I will be jigging pay off. But jig and I catch a small fish, kabali or something, I'll use that for bait. Nothing happening so far with this bait, so I'm going to use some coat and jig. I have no bait, so coat and jig have to prevail today. They prevail well. I know. Alright, so let me get some jigs in the water. Alright, we're getting no hit to this shrimp business. We're gonna try our next bit. Right, let me check in the goodie bag and see what we see. We have a 20 gram something here. No red or no black, just silver. I'm gonna try this 20 gram and see what I want. 20 gram Kusem. Alright, so here we go. And I ain't dropped no anchor, just drifting and jigging. I need to get a bait if the fish ain't biting with them jigs. Come on, come on. Just cast and retrieve for the while. I think I need to do this about 10-15 times before I catch a fish. I'll do a few cast and retrieve, then some jigging. I just want to catch one currant grass, tuck it up and drop anchor. Right, so we've vertical drift jigging now. I'm going to jig for about 100 times. See if I pick up anything. When I'm moving a little close to shore, I'll head out back in a bit. Alright, so I go and change spot. See now boat coming there. I wish that man could come and hail him out and give me a few bait, boy. That'd be good. Alright, so as we go for again. Right now we're trolling the coast and bait. Open the guy hit, catch a bait, drop anchor, and bank after. Yeah, I ain't seen no sign of bait fish on the water at all. So we heading somewhere across, so I know I'm heading, I'm just moving. Alright, so I'm directly behind the water park here. I'm gonna do some jigging and see if I get through. Jig about 100 times. 2, 3, 4. Alright, folks, I'm heading to spot there at a jetty by the Treasure Queen Tilton ship. I'll get through this road, this wharf here, I don't know what kind of road this is. Ben wharf here, jetty LW. Good road and real or not? Yeah. Alright folks, I get through this. I don't know them fishes. Fish probably want bait, no plastic or iron. Yeah. Probably the size of fish for this. Yeah. I know I'm gonna try some jigging now. Alright folks, I ain't getting through at all. I ain't getting through. Seeing some oysters and conch something on this tire here. I'm gonna try and get it and use that for bait out there. Fix I walk with bait. So let me see if we get them conchs and oysters. I'll try to get a bait. No bait, no fishing. Oh gosh, no bait. No bait. Oh. Yesterday might be a field mission. Alright, so I'm gonna try trolling this now. But I'm heading across by the Tambledora Park and see if I get some bait to buy from somebody. Imagine that. Yeah, so you're gonna troll this shorty here. See if we get through. See what's swimming. Camera running all the time, I can't believe that. Alright, so I'm now crossing and see if I get some beat. Near there still. Anyway, right folks, so I get some beat now. My little brethren give me some beat. What's his name? Christian. Alright. Big up to Christian for handling me up some beat there. So I go and fish now out there. Nice. Hope I get lucky. Right folks, it's about time we anchor now and see if we get some bottom feeders. This jigging and trolling them being off. We can use them beat looking fresh. Nice, so hope we get through. Right, so the time now, oh lord, 16:47. Getting late. I have much time. So let me do this. I'll set up a banking line, a running line for them reds. Right, soldiers. I think I'm going to get through with this bait now. Hopefully. Limited time to fish. We're going to hook up this. Oh, I anchor. I need to anchor. Alright, let me drop anchor first. Then deal with them. Anchor have moss. Beautiful, let me fish now. We get some lines in the water. Right folks, so I'm gonna set up a switcher here for them redfish. In order to set up a switcher, you tie your hook at the end of a line. The switcher or running line. You tie the hook at the end of the line. Nice. So there we go. Alright, now we need to, this is the rod here. I'm using the live liner. So we're gonna put this through the lead here. I think that camera picking up so good now. So we're gonna put that through that lead there. I'm using a swivel. I had time for all that. And we're gonna make a kind of loop here and bait up. That is our switcher. Alright, there we go. We're done with the switcher. I'll put a bait on that and let her float in the water. Alright, so we beat up we switcher line now. That's for them big reds. Well, we hope we catch our big reds with this. Alright, let me set out this now. Set out this. Righty. Try the gig for them big reds. Get through in a bit. Alright. Let me check this banking line here. See if I rebait this. And the fish non-stop for the next hour. Yeah, non-stop for the next hour. No rest. Beat gone. Good sign. Alright, we're going back again. We're gonna beat up and send back this. Send down this. Right, so there's a fishing hard right now. I have a big line there floating with a whole bait. I have a banking line here on this yellow caster and I have a switcher there. And I go on jig too. If I get through today, boy, I ain't know now. Alright. So what? Hey! Fish on. Fish on. Ooh, that fish just take this and run now. Way boy. I miss him, I miss him. Way sir. Fish now take up this and run. Poor I miss him. Hope I'll get him back in a bit. Hey. Hey. Fish on? No. I'll get through, I'll get through. We'd go on one. We'll get through this now. Aha. Fish on. Here we are again. This ought to be something big. Alright, let me check my bait. I gotta run out here just now with this. Oh. Fish biting, boy, just sticking. Alright. We'll do for you in a bit. We got two for you in a bit. Barbing this dull. I need to put a new hook I feel. Now I miss the fish. Alright, we're going back with the same hook. If I miss it with this again, I'll put a new hook. Alright, we're going back down with the banking line. This time I hook up the rod on in a hole there. Yeah. Right folks, somebody tell me never fish on a hungry belly. I can't remember who, so we're gonna need some cheese and mix it and guava. Anytime I saw it on the kayak or this, I can bite it. Right folks, I'm gonna change the hook. I feel them two fish that get away. The hook was dull. I'm gonna put a sharp hook now. Folks, I think I have a fish here, I'm not sure. I didn't feel nothing biting. A fish or a snake or a catfish or what, boy? They're feeling too good. Floating coming up. What it is? Oh, what it is? Oh gosh! Nah. Only is fish. And it's a catus. Mercy. Nah man, don't do me that. Alright, let me get out this catus. I like this at all. I'm moving from here, going closer to where I launched from. Alright folks, catch and release. Right, so as we move in, I ain't get through yet with the big snapper I come for. One cattle so far. Still have some time, we still have about half an hour. 17:39, that is 39 minutes past 5, yeah? I'm a headlight, I may fish into the dark, I ain't sure yet. Still have to catch our big reds. Our big red is coming up, yes. Right, so we happen to change location. We was further up at that side, we come now about I can't calculate that now. Close to base camp where we park. Direct at the back of the water park. So let me try something here. Oh gosh, phone ringing. Folks, I think I have our next fish here. I'm not too sure. I'm feeling them fish, boy. Hey! Look how I go on. Salmon in the house. Hey, big fish. Nice fish on the rod here, I think. Yeah, but it is a nice one, a salmon. Okay, catch a few in that again. I'll get you. Salmon in the house, boy. What fish on? And I never know fish on, boy. Okay, fish on. Big or small? What type? I know. Hey, fish had to bite. Hey! Oh gosh! I catch my reds. Folks. It had that humongous, but I catch my reds. Ah boy, we're going back for another one. Ah folks, that's what we're talking about, man. Victory day. Victory. I don't know, like them fish biting a little late. Start to bite a little late. Gosh, I work with my pliers. Alright, let me get out of this. Alright folks, I need to catch our reds about twice that size now. Then we'll are satisfied right now, but nice size one again and I'll be more satisfied. Beat up again. Let's see where I go on. Oh, sun going down. Sun going down. Gonna get dark in a bit. It seems like the fish now starting to bite. Yes folks. Yeah, this is the monster we're looking for. Big fish on. Big reds on, I don't know. Something nice. Bigger than the last one. Definitely bigger than the last one. They want to come up. Wow. What is that? Nah. Bigger than the last one we. Salmon eel. Big salmon eel. Look at that monster. I passed across the screen there. Monster salmon eel. Oh god. Let me let him go. See if I get this off the hook and come back on. Right, so yeah, so I'm going to get this headlight on my head. Somebody was asking what type of headlight I use. So yeah, somebody was asking. There's a night core NU43. Bright, dim, bright, brightest, super bright. So we just get this on my head because that's about to get dark in a bit. Right, we look ahead to Saturday sky. Still have some daylight. I'll be fish in the bay still. Alright folks. Oh boy, my engine not performing as how it should perform. When I raise the shot, it want to die off and cut off. I'll get a service or something, I know. And what do they call it, the pan with the float is getting rusty. It had a hole and I welded arc welded that little pan here. Boy, go get what you want. Nice, so get it in there. Look at our Zulias, look at that sunset on one side, rise on the east, sunset in the west, rise on the east, and it's full moon. Well, I don't know if it's a day or two before full moon or what, but the moon look at it. Alright, so we're heading in. It's moonlight, I could fish a little late. Good stuff. Alright, I didn't know it was full moon. Place won't be that dark. Alright, so we still. Right, so yes, I wanna fish here a bit since I see that big moon come out there. Place gonna be magnificent. The ocean surface. So we're gonna fish a bit more. Fish out and beat. Then head home. Alright folks, so we out here still. Rod set out, caster in hand. Waiting for it. Right, so yes, we have now. Big moon in the back there. If I had a company, I'd stay out longer, but I don't know. Probably might go inside the bay, Anchorage Bay there and fish for half an hour again or so. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, so inside the bay now. Well, half an hour or so or less, and then heading. I know I'll pick up in the bay here. We'll see how it goes. Right folks, first fish inside the bay here. I know what it is. Could be a... Yeah. Another reds, boy. Another reds. We getting through inside the bay here, man. Ah, boy. Yeah. Oh my jeez, what is this? A cutlass fish? Could it be? I have no idea. Hey! Oh! What is that? Cutlass fish. Cutlass fish. In the house. I don't like this fish. What to do with it? Keep it. Some people like it. Alright, I'll keep it. Keep it for Moti. Probably. Yeah folks, Moti don't live in next no by me again, eh? I want to explain the situation, but yeah. Right folks, some fish biting that kind of way. I don't know, I think I have something on this. I have feeling it, but it's pulling and tugging and I ain't feeling it much. Yeah, they like it and nothing, then it gain a pull. I don't know what is this. Oh yeah, Kiatos. Kiatos to go. Well, that is to go home. That is to go home there. And here take by him out the foul hook. So let me get out this Kiatos and see if I can just scrape him off without killing him. Yeah man. Alright, so I'm looking to head out of here now. Nice enough. I didn't really. Yeah folks, I only came to fish today because I only came to fish down here with the boat today because we had to do our job. I had to do a little PJ with Tin Man. Yeah, that's the only reason I come down here. Otherwise, I might go Cali Bay or Orange Valley out there. Someone I feel out there. The game has been nice. Over here too, but I know. I'll be looking to head on shore, pack up and head down the road. Yeah. Tell him here now, man. Yes, folks, so we on shore, we ready to go home now. And we meet Dave. Yeah. Dave, where's your uncle name?
Zot, Greece.
Zot and Greece?
Yeah, and the next one is Nero.
Nero? Yeah, so big up to them boys. Them boys fishing. They come to Lime. Yeah man, easy.
Alright.
Right folks, so so we heading out of here. So one out to this video and see you all in the next one. Yeah.